it's Stacy with Stacy's Ritzy DP Crafts. How is everyone doing today? But welcome. I'm going to be doing a whip and chat today, and whip and chat just stands for I work on something and chat with you guys while you work on something or clean house or do whatever you want to do. So first of all, I wanted to welcome everybody. If you are involved with the Retro Classic, which is a diamond painting event I do every February with some wonderful sponsors, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. We are doing an event during the month of February, which is called the Retro Classic, and it's to work on anything retro, cult, or classic wise. Pretty simple. If you want to check it out, just head to the Facebook group. All the links will be below. I'm actually doing this with Christopher Kolasa, and it's amazing. We're finished up our second week is today, and luckily we've got 2 more weeks because of leap year. So we've got a little extra time on this one. You basically doesn't have to be a new start, and just show your progress photos on the Facebook group page and have fun with it, reminisce and enjoy the time. But I'm going to be working on this project. This is actually a Boo Buddy. And this is from Pam's Diamond Painting. And let me see if I have the sticker for it, which I don't think I do right now. And it's covered up, but Boo Buddy, I will put a link for the image below so you guys can actually see it. I'm trying to see if I have my sticker sheet where I am, but I don't think I do. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, Hummus Express. But I did want to share some of the sponsors that are helping us out with this wonderful, wonderful event. We are doing Firefly diamond painting trays, and this is the actual element one. I've got Retrocultclassic Classic written on the side, and then it has Stacy's Ritzy DP Crafts on the bottom. And one of the nice things with these trays is that on the bottom, I will show you when I'm done, probably during the whip and chat. On the bottom, it has the type of tray it is. So if you're like me and you forget the type of trays that you're using and you want to order more, instead of having to pull up your order and searching for it, they write them on the bottom, which I think is absolutely awesome. I think they should put also their company name on the bottom, but that's just me. But this is the element. The element right now has several different inserts that you can use and a lid. So there's my lid with the stickers that they gave me because I happen to enjoy putting stickers on my lids, which is why I don't personalize them, but you can personalize them with Firefly. They just do cost a little bit extra when you do that. And then you have 3 different inserts. So you have your regular lined inserts. All of these inserts will fit on the bottom, but because I'm working with a large quantity of drills, I kind of took them out. But you have, this has 5 different kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah, 5 different sizes, if you can see on this one. So that way your drills will line up within there and it's easier to multi-place. And then if you single place, there's the one for single placing. And then of course you have your regular one. So I am working in larger areas, so I'm not really going to use this one right now. But yeah, so that's one of their styles of trays. I don't have, I have the other one, but it doesn't have all the pieces in it because I'm using it with something else. But this one, the Firefly, this is the Switch Traveler. See what I mean? They always put it on the bottom. So this is a Switch Traveler, and the Switch Traveler, if you travel or work on stuff, this one, I'll put it over there because that one was out because I was using it. Let me put these back the way they go. See, I am missing one because of the fact it's in the other room. But they have, there's 8 different containers in the Switch Traveler. So the Switch Traveler, it does come with a funnel, and it does come with a, this is for the funnel right here. And then you have your trash drills, or if you want to put your wax in the bigger ones on these. And then underneath, you have your bigger tray. So I happen to really, yeah, there's 8 trays in here. Really like these. And then you also have a place for your pen. But this is great if you're on the go and you need something, or you work on special drills. And you know how when you do special drills, there's like maybe 10 of them in your kit. I mean, specials, partials don't have a lot of drills. So this works great for those. And it closes up. So I found that I'm able to close these with the drills in them. There is a lid for it, but I don't have the lid with me right now. So you also empty it. Each of their drills has this little tap thing that you just spin open. It'll open up, and that's how you dump all the drills out. All of these have them as well. So like my drills aren't going anywhere right now, but if you slide this part open, they'll start to fall out. So I like these better because I end up losing the tabs on my trays. Get back in there. It's not going back in because I have, hold on. Let me try and get that adjusted. Hold on one second. Let me, yeah, I did. There we go. Now they're out. I need those anyway, so I'll just use them. But now they're all over my thing because I couldn't close it. And that was just not, that was user error. That was not try error. That was user error. I didn't realize I had all these other ones with it too. Interesting. These must have come, I don't know where these came from. They must have been stuck and I didn't know it. Give me a second because my dog is getting very needy right now. But anyway, so I will be using both of these here. And a lot of times I'll just leave these off to the side because I do eventually use them, especially when I'm in a confetti area. So I'll get that all cleaned up. I know it's probably killing some of you right now, which is okay. So we'll figure out how to get that all cleaned up and whatnot. All right, so that was Firefly, and I did clean that up because I know that was going to bother some of you, but I am still using some of these colors, so we'll keep it like that. Our other sponsor is Bistro Exclusives. You guys might have known them as Bistro Blanks, but I think they changed over to Bistro Exclusives. They're on Facebook. They make wonderful pens, really good price pens, and a lot of effort and detail goes into these. This is my Hanukkah one. I have a flower one, which I don't have out here, and then I have one on the way for the retro event, so when I get that, I will definitely be sharing it. But I just love Bistro. This is a Rose Profit image from that I had last retro event. You've probably seen her when I go on lives and stuff. That's Audrey. But I absolutely love their pens. They are a little bit thicker because they do put designs, but she does have some thinner ones in there as well. So wanted to share those with you. We are doing Art Dot. Art Dot is another one of our wonderful sponsors, and they are sponsoring the suitcase. So my suitcase has all my tools in it already. It's got all my extra drills. You see how big that drill thing is? Yeah, so it holds everything. I've got another of their trays in here. I've got washi tape. I've got a drill container, a straightener, some waxes in there, pens are in there, and of course I have all of my colors there, so it does hold 60. It is a great item to use, especially if you move around in your house or are traveling. Everything does stay secure. They do have bigger ones as well, and there's a code below with a discount that you can use if you'd like to order, or just check them out. Use the link below and just check them out, because it does help them identify when you go look at them, even if you don't buy anything, but see what's new, what's out there. And then we've got our special guest for this evening is Bee's Crafty Corner. So that's my thank you for an order I placed with her, and you'll see these. These are really nice. I call them sheet protectors. You guys can call them whatever you like, but to me they're sheet protectors. But these are really thick, and these do not curl. I've already used both of these once or twice, and they're not curling at all. Yeah, it's a little bit because that's where I pulled up on it, but these don't curl. I ordered last event, I ordered some, and they were very thin papers, and they curled. I mean, they were designed beautifully, but they curled when I pulled them up. This one is super thick, and I absolutely love these. She is having a sale right now, so check her out if you want to try these out. These are the large rectangles. Yeah, and this is the flowers, retro flowers, I think they are. I'm not 100% sure, but I did put her link below, so check her out. It's also posted in our group with her information that she used on her page to advertise for it. These little babies, actually, we are going to get this shown how to use them because I'm so afraid to use them because I don't know how to reuse them, and I know that they're reusable. But these go on your cover sheet, which I don't have up here, so I do have it on my above section. These are little squares that you stick on your cover sheet, not with this, but you peel them up. These are very thick as well, as you can hear, but you peel this off, you stick them on your cover sheet, and then you use a little knife to cut this out, and this is the area you work. So a lot of people like to use these instead, or if you're filming and you're doing a like a hyperspeed thing on your diamond painting, or a lot of people do it for ASMR, that's what is used. That's what they're using. So this is a little bit bigger. I think this is a medium one, but check them out because anything that comes in this type of a pattern, like a full sheet, she can turn into one of these. So definitely check them out. So those are those two. And then the other ones, which are I think these are the medium sized ones. I got this because I have a Satchmo of mine that I was supposed to do for this event, but I really wanted to do Boo Buddy instead. Satchmo is going to be released to Rose Profit Creations. Otherwise, this is actually through Pam Diamonds, but I got these so I can work on my Satchmo and use them. And again, very thick and sturdy. You put the shiny part down so it doesn't stick to your canvas, and of course the printed side is up. But I love music. I've got a few music images as well. These work great with, but she's got so many different designs, and then it does come with instructions on how to use. So check that out as well. And then of course we got Jenny the Snap Crafters Cafe. So I've got some of her snap dots in the bottom of my single placer right now, so that way I am set to go for this whip and chat. And yeah, so how is everybody doing today? I have been working. I do have a main job, and my main job has been going through some changes. Yes, so we got a new phone system with a new job, and let me tell you, it was a hot mess express yesterday because a lot of us didn't have access to the phone system to even work. So I pretty much had a good portion of the morning off. I got to work on one of my other art pieces that I was doing for one race, and I got one little tiny section to go on there, and she is going to be done. And what am I going to kit up from there? I will probably, I don't know what I'm going to kit up. I do need to kit up my owl and work on that one. But as far as that goes, I don't know what else. I do have my Snickerbeak. I got the name right this time. I do have Snickerbeak to work on as well. So we will see. I will see what I'm going to do. I try and give every company I work with a chance. You know, I like to utilize what I get sent. So I am having a giveaway for the channel. I don't have the item yet, and I've held off on it because I was just able to collab and do something super, super special with Pam Diamonds. So Pam Diamond Paintings is actually going to provide a painting separate from the retro event. This will be an exclusive giveaway for my channel and for all my subscribers because I'm almost at 600, but this is for my 500 subscriber giveaway. But hey, why not make it 600, right? So stay on the lookout. I know I promised to do that this past Sunday, but I just had this update and I wanted to include it as part of that giveaway. I have some tools and some individual paintings. So I don't know, I might do 1 or 2 winners, who knows? But yeah, so once I get that image, and I will be unboxing it, but it will be provided to you as a giveaway as well. And I'll have to ship it direct. Either that or I'll actually have her ship it direct to you guys once I do that giveaway. And you guys can unbox it if you would like to or not. That's okay as well. But I did want to thank you for that and thank everyone who subscribed from the retro event to include them as well. And again, this is just for my viewers. But to get to the event, like I was saying, you can start at any time. If you still want to join us, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to be posting some pictures I found during my move. And you can see me as a little girl because I have more coming. My sister is going to be shipping out a large amount of stuff over to me, so we will get that. And I am still looking for a house. I have decided, even though it's going to cost a little bit more, I think I am going to go with a 4-bedroom house. So I have an office and a side bedroom and a bedroom for my daughter. But I'm finding the closets are a pain in the tushy because the closets are very narrow in the side bedrooms. Where did my color go? There it is. And I can't do narrow closets. I need them full closets. Like even in the small bedrooms, I need full closets. So it's something I'm going to have to worry about. Also, when they go to do the closets, they put the closet inside the room. Like the closet isn't part of the wall. You know how you have your door going into the wall? The closet actually pushes into the room. So if this is your room, normally your closet would be here and joining this other room with their closet right here, right? But the closet actually comes in and cuts off part of the room. I don't personally like that. Am I going to have to deal with it? Possibly. Do I like it? No. So that's kind of hindering me right now on what type of house I pick out. Then there's another house that is actually, did I use X's? There's another house that actually has a second story on it. We don't have any second stories. It's not really a second story. It's just an unfinished attic. I can actually finish it if I want to, but with the cost of the house, I would think that it could be finished. So that's something I have to debate. Do I want the house bigger, or do I want, you know, as in more property taking up, or do I want it more upright? You know, we have to deal with these things and figure that out. It's very hard. It is very hard, but it's a house that's going to be for my daughter in the long run because she'll probably end up having it longer than I do. So I love the idea of having like an actual craft room separate from an office. Would I like my bedroom to have an add-on room? Yes. And I did find one that actually did have that. But I don't know how I want to do my office right now because my office is going to have to be closed off. So I have silence, absolute silence, because, you know, when the hubs comes home, there's commotion, dog barking, there's commotion, daughter coming home, there's commotion. So I just need that space and privacy. So I don't know. Am I going to have to get one custom? Probably. But the other thing is that I have some new utilities, like appliances. So my dishwasher is new. I want to get a specific kind of refrigerator. I'm a Samsung girl through and through, so it's like I want all my stuff Samsung in my kitchen. And I don't know if they will leave the appliances out so I can get my own appliances. They're like, well, you can sell the new appliances. And I'm just like, these are brand new appliances. Why would I want to sell them? And I don't understand why you can't keep them off. Well, we want everything to match. I understand, but it's my house, you know. So I'm really going to have to talk to the manager and say, look, I really don't want these appliances in my house. If you can please take them off, I'd appreciate it. But we'll see. We'll see if I have a choice on the type of appliances. Because my refrigerator, I'm very specific. Like, I want it to have an ice thing. But right now, the ice cube tray, it takes up 3/4 of the door of the freezer. And it's just like, I don't want something like that. You know, I want it to where I can actually, and I shouldn't say take up 3/4 of the freezer. It takes up, like, it squishes the amount of space in the door. Because you know how you have those shelving units in the door, or the water container does that actually. It's the water container. And then it's just like a narrow thing that's maybe about this narrow to put stuff in. I'm like, that's a whole shelf gone out of my fridge. I'm like, no. So I'm kind of like very particular. And then I want crunchy ice. I want my ice tray to have a place to sit my water bottle, because there's ice trays where the water spout is just shooting out to the ground and there's nothing it's on an angle, and it's just the weirdest setup, and the water just ends up spraying everywhere because it comes out so forceful. Just like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to have to worry about messes. Am I like being too picky? I think I'm being too picky. And it's like my stove, it's like, I don't want anything fancy. I just want it to look clean, you know? And my laundry, I don't need a dryer. I don't need a washer. I've got all that. I've got a basic unit that spins, and I'm good with that. If I need another one, I don't need all the fluff and fold stuff. All of my clothes, you know, I'm not worried. I don't have delicates to have to worry about. I don't steam clean. I don't have suits or blouses to worry about. So it's just like, I don't need that fancy dryer that you want to put in this house. I just want to get stuff I want to get, you know. Well, you have to get the ones because we need to make sure it all matches and it's part of the price of the house. And I'm like, yeah, we can work on that. So we'll see. I'll probably have to pull some rank there, and we'll let them know to price it out so I can get other features of the house. But we're definitely getting shelving space because my cabinets right now have no shelving space. It's like really deep cabinets, and yeah, I don't need deep cabinets. I just need a lot of shelves. Because if you have deep cabinets, how many of you stick stuff in the back of the cabinet and never find it again? And now, I don't know if you've seen all these, you know, influencers that have their kitchen set up. Now there's Lazy Susans for everything, which I think is great. I love the Lazy Susan idea. Am I going to do that in my house? Probably. I'll be honest. But the Lazy Susans, there's a lot of empty space because you can't set them side by side because there's spaces in between because circles don't sit flush with each other. But I love the idea of the Lazy Susan, and I will probably get it. Now, if I'm going to put it in my fridge, I don't know. I don't know how my fridge is going to get set up. I have heard with fridges that it is best so that way you can use your fruits and vegetables faster, that you put them in the door, because I think they perish quicker, and that way you can eat them and not forget about them like I usually tend to do. So I don't know. I might rearrange. I already have all of my condiments, like my dressings, my mustard, my mayo, all of that goes in the fruit and veggie drawer because out of sight, I don't really use those at all. And if I can keep them off the shelves, that way I can see what I have instead of it getting lost in a drawer. So I found that has really, really been helping me. Am I going to recontainer stuff? That's another question I have. Probably some, especially in my fruits and veggies because those are in bags and you can't stack bags. But I don't know. I really don't know. And then I buy snacks for my daughters, and there'll be a snack drawer, right? But my daughter will just eat the snacks instead of having dinner. And then she'll be like, I'm not hungry for dinner. So do I even want a snack drawer? I think it's a great idea for the smaller sized foods and cheeses and deli meats and stuff, but I just don't know how I would use it. I haven't been in the position to use something like that. So I'll just have to see. So yeah, so a lot of things going on with the house. We took my daughter's bunk bed apart. Well, it's not really a bunk bed. It was a loft bed because she never used it. Kat, I think, ended up using it more. And now that she's bigger, it goes up to the ceiling. So now she's bumping her head on the ceiling. But oh my God, my daughter has drawn all over the walls. Yeah. So, I mean, she hasn't done it recently. Well, yeah, she did. She drew on the ceiling recently. So I'm like, going to have to get her an art outlet where she can do art, and then we're going to just have to put stuff up around her room to keep the walls from looking bare and bored. But my daughter is a tinkerer, so we kind of nicknamed her Tinkerbell. We've been finding that she likes to tinker with stuff lately. So her art is tinkering and building stuff out of nothing, which I think is awesome. And she teaches the little kids how to do that as well. But she's wanting to hold on to like trash and plastic containers, which, yeah, I'm okay with, but not in the zone that we have set up right now. I'm like, no, I don't want any more stuff in this house. Get rid of it. When we get your art station set up, you can start collecting that type of stuff and we'll have a place for it. So for her art station, I think I'm going to get the IKEA drawers. They're called Alexa drawers. Don't mind my dog. They're called Alexa drawers or Alex drawers. And I think I'm going to get a set of 3 of those. And then I actually have a kitchen countertop for my desk. So I went to the kitchen section and got a countertop. I am loving it because if I wanted to make dinner while I was working, I could technically clean off the counter, you know, sanitize it, whatever. And I could actually sit there and chop my vegetables if I wanted to make dinner. Because it's a countertop, right? So I don't have to worry about like anything porous. And it's easily wiped off and sanitized. So I can technically do that. I mean, it's not unheard of. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully the doggy whines will stop. She has a tendency to want to stay with me. And normally I'm in my room. So she'll lay down on the floor or on my bed. And now that I'm not in my room right now, she's slipping on the kitchen floor and can't really lay down on it. So I just brought her bed out. So hopefully she'll be content. It'll also help her stand. I don't know why she's slipping on the floor lately, but girl's getting old. Anyway, so that's been my fiasco with the house situation, but it'll come in time. Going back to my daughter's bedroom, yeah. So I asked her, I'm like, You know how kids like to put posters on the wall? I'm not really a poster person because they all get trashed, right? So I'm like, hey, I said, would it be okay instead of doing posters that we did picture frames and diamond paintings? Because I got a lot of diamond paintings. So she's like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and I think once we get settled, I'll mount the diamond paintings or I'll glue them on the back of a canvas, a stretch canvas. I can get those over at Hobby Lobby really cheap because they mark those down big time now. I think a big 40 by 40 or 60 by 60 is like 15 bucks. So I just Mod Podge it. And then I stick the canvas on it and all is good. And that works great because it looks beautiful on the canvas. And it's a great way to display stuff. I just won't be able to store it anywhere. So, but luckily, you know, I can just put some tacks on the wall or something and it'll hang from the tacks or the nails or what have you. And I think those only need like 2 of them. But that makes me happy because then I can diamond paint and we can just decorate our walls with it. But I do have to go through photos and really get out family photos because we really don't have any here. And it's really sad to say I have these photo frames and I don't have any photos up. I'm really bad at that. And I don't have photo albums. My dad was really good at maintaining stuff like that. So I have to get my butt in gear. I know that probably would be a little bit more positive of a situation. So I'll work on it. I promise. I'll work on it. I'll get some photos up for her. Probably when we start the moving process, I'll do that because that way I'll be in a different home temporarily. Like we'll have to rent a home and I'm sure it's going to be like a 6-month process. So we'll probably have 2 homes for a year because, you know, it's a year lease. I don't know. So I might have an office depending where it is. But yeah. And then I need a place for the dog too. And I feel really bad because a lot of the places out here don't have gates or fences for dogs. And I'm really worried about having her to take her out on a leash in the middle of a rainstorm because she goes when she wants to go. And it's so much easier just to open up a door and let her go. And I don't see myself in an apartment just because she would be probably barking at everybody. She's a wonderful dog, but she's not used to people. And I'm just not sure how she would react. And I have to work and I can't have a barking dog at work, you know. So that's the dilemma of where I'm at right now, is just being able to find a place to relocate to while we get the house swapped out. But oh my God, there's so much stuff and debris that needs to get removed. I'm so nervous about how much that's going to cost. And I don't even know if we need to take a tree out or not. So we will see. I'm trying to get them to come quickly. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to hire somebody else on my own, which might be the better option anyway. I am loving this image. Like, loving it. So, seeing that this is Valentine's Day, what are you all doing? I am doing absolutely nothing. Got to spend my birthday this past Sunday with my daughter watching Super Bowl and working. So, yeah, we went out and got some cake and cupcakes and ice cream and stuff I should not be eating, but it'll be out of my house and I won't have to worry about it anymore. I was dying for fruit. I wanted to order the edible arrangements because Lord knows my husband doesn't do anything for my birthday or Valentine's Day. I'll be surprised if I get anything today, which is fine. I handled it myself, and Valentine's Day is just that, a marketing day for people to purchase stuff that we don't normally need. But I love to get the edible arrangements, even though they're expensive as heck, because the fruit is really, really yummy. I was going to order some of those overseas type fruits. I'm just really wary about ordering from those companies. But I do want to do like a monthly box and just see what it's like. I was doing the world, I forget what the name of that company is, where they sent snacks from all over the world, but it didn't seem like it was organic snacks or desserts or specific. It was like a lot of chips and a lot of chocolate. And I was really wanting more of the authentic type of food. So I ixnayed that. But I'm thinking of doing the fruits because that would be really interesting to taste fruits around the world. And I would love to. Jackfruit has been an interesting situation. We have jackfruit, frozen jackfruit in our grocery store. I absolutely love it. So to taste it fresh. And rambutan, how did I get it? That looks like an eyelash. I don't know if you've heard of rambutan, but rambutan is a fruit that has like, it looks like it has spikes on it, but it's really, really soft. It's kind of like, it looks like a dragon fruit, but with longer things at the end of the dragon fruit. And it's not spikes. It's very flexible. I don't know how to explain it, but I bought those canned from an Asian market and they're really good. It's kind of a crunchy berry type of taste, like a pear, but I don't know if I put in my dots in this one because it's wearing out on me. I don't think I have dots in this one and I should have put dots in it, but, yeah, so I'm thinking of doing the boxes. Have any of you ordered like the organic, not organic, but like the tropical fruits that we can't get here in the States and is only available in like Asian areas or South Pacific type areas? I don't know. TikTok's got me. All these TikToks that do these fruit unboxings and stuff really has me because I love fruit. But I need to get more protein in me anyway. So I don't know if that's a good idea, but it would be really interesting to taste them. Cacao, we were in the Bahamas and in Mexico. One of the areas that islands or places that we stopped at was in Mexico. It wasn't Mazatlan, I forget where it was, but we actually went to a chocolate factory and they had cacao. And we had a bitter part of the cacao, but I see people eating from the cacao like raw, so I don't know. I must have been eating the wrong part of it. Who knows? But just all this interesting fruit. I am really interested in getting it. Hold on. Okay, I finally got the dog to lay down on her bed. God, she's a pain in my butt sometimes because she's got like, she can't sit down unless she's on the bed. Unless I'm on my room. If I'm not in the room, in my bedroom, or on the couch where she can just lay on the couch, she gets very antsy and she just like walks back and forth, as you heard. Crazy dog. But I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Oh yeah, the fruits. But yeah, that's something I'd be interested in doing. But we got to get the house situation done first. I need to save for that. So I'm trying to like be very limited on what it is I'm purchasing. I did my birthday expenses and got my diamond painting stuff for my birthday. So I have my Satchmo I need to unbox, and then I'm getting some more unboxings to do. So that'll be exciting when it comes in. I got to release some new art pieces out, a new style for me. So I've got so much work I need to do. I just wish I didn't have to sit at my desk and do it all. But I'm just so worried that I won't be getting, like my computer has a really good graphics card and my laptop doesn't. It's a Chromebook. I don't think it's got the same quality of graphics. So it's like I'm really afraid that I'm not going to be able to see the details I need and pick the right colors to do stuff. So, but I would love to like sit outside or go to a coffee shop and work on stuff. I'm wondering if maybe I just need a better laptop, like an actual laptop for graphic design or something, so I can do the artwork. I don't know. It's an expense, and do I want that extra expense? We don't use our Chromebook right now. I have an iPad. Maybe I should just use the iPad, although it's the 10th generation one. But I'm going to try using the iPad and see if that can do it. I don't know. I think electronics are very overwhelming for me sometimes in knowing if you've got the right one to do the job or not. But we will have to see. And apparently Windows had an update on their Windows. Now I'm getting into the computer stuff. Windows had an update and my computer won't install the update. And it's a Windows 10 update, but it's still not liking the installation. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to update everything, get a new computer. I've had this one for quite a few years already. But I know I can upgrade it. It's a custom computer, so I'll probably take it to Best Buy or someplace and get it upgraded at some point. I can't even use a tablet on it right now. I don't think the graphics card is powerful enough. I got it because I was playing World of Warcraft, and that's a graphics eater, but I was still getting a lot of lag in it. So I stopped playing that because I also got bored of it. I know there's a lot of people out there that play World of Warcraft that are in the diamond painting world, so if you do. The group that I hung out with just turned it into a rating group, and I didn't like that. And then the quests that you have to go on, which are these little goals that you have to do, and you go on these quests to kill things, it just got so repetitive. Like, I was over it. I really was. It was a fun game, but I just got really tired of it. I think I want to go back to playing my Call of Duty because I used to do that online on my PlayStation. I might go back to playing Call of Duty. I don't know. It was kind of nice. I'm working on Assassin's Creed right now. I have the Ezio collection, so I'm working on that. And I like the storyline. So I guess I can just kind of YouTube it for the storyline and to watch those videos, but I like to play it as well. But I've got so much stuff I have to do. I just hate sitting at the computer for so long and needing to get stuff done. So I kind of avoid it. But I also avoid my chores, which I need to get going to. So I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this for because I got stuff I've got to clean. So right now the Retro Cult Classic goes until February 29th, which I believe is on a Thursday. So we'll probably do the grand finale that weekend. We may do a live the following week. I don't know when we're going to be releasing that information on who wins the grand, because there's going to be like 3 winners, which is awesome. So I'll just have to plan that out because I want a full week to kind of get everything together and organized and all the weekly stuff done. So we're having 3 weeklies and then the grand, because I think that's fair, especially because we'll have 3 grand prizes. So one of them could be kind of considered a weekly giveaway. What else am I doing? Oh, next events. I don't know what next events I'm doing. I know I have to work on a diamond painting, so I'll be doing that. But as far as me actually doing the event, I haven't decided if I want to participate in the event or not, just because I really haven't been participating in events. I think the only event right now that I participated in this year outside of mine is Ticket to Ride, fully participated in it. But other than that, I just kind of want to finish things that I have in my stash and work on stuff to help promote the smaller businesses that I have as well. I've got some fun ones. All right, I'm gonna get back to recording. I'm so sorry for that. break I had to do there. I actually had to stop recording and take some time out these last couple days. So I'm sorry for not getting this posted on Friday or Saturday like I planned to. But I just had some family stuff I had to deal with school for my daughter, and I'll go into the whip and chat on that a little bit next week. So I will get this posted. But anyway, I think I was talking about the events I was doing and just saying that I had some stuff that I personally wanted to work on. So yeah, I'm not sure what events I'll be doing, but that's okay. We don't always have to do events, right? But anyway, so yeah. And right now I'm doing Boo Buddy, and I'm enjoying it. If I put some dots in my pen, I would be picking these up quicker, but apparently these last couple days, I've had these in for quite some time already, and I think it might just be time to replenish. I don't have to replenish it that often though, which is nice. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I'm close to the hour, I believe, and I've got more stuff to talk about next week. So I will try and get everything uploaded next week for you. I'll have a little bit more progress on this and explain where I've been the last couple days. So I appreciate everybody. I hope you all are having a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. I'm going to go ahead and get this edited. I appreciate all of our sponsors for sponsoring the event. I hope you guys have been enjoying it and the lives. We are going to have, hopefully, I think we're going to have Pam Diamonds on next week and Firefly. So look for them. I'm hoping to get both of them. Everybody wants to talk to each other, so that's kind of awesome as well. But we'll see what we make out with our special guest next week. And I hope you guys had a great day. And thank you so much for hanging out and watching this and bearing with me. Life happens and we have to adapt, and that's what I had to do. So yeah, but I appreciate you all. You have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care of yourself. Be true, be kind, be smart, be wise, love yourself, and take it easy. Bye.